Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So today I'm doing something a little interesting. The set I'm making, I'm recreating the set of press-on nails that I made that inspired me starting my business. I started my business a year ago in February, and this set I made for a friend. She asked if I could do her nails for her birthday, and our schedules just didn't align. So I got the idea to just make her press on nails, and this was the inspo set she sent me. At the time, I'll put a picture of it up in a few. But at the time, I didn't know this was going to start like my business, or this was going to take me down this amazing journey. So unfortunately, I didn't take any pictures of the set I made. I do know that there were slight modifications because I didn't have just the exact things that were in the photo. So I'm this is less of a tutorial video, more of me going to be talking. I'm going to be talking about my experiences so far, things that I wish I would have done differently, and things that, just my general experience of having a business. So in a couple seconds, the inspo pic is going to come up. I'm also deciding not to recreate the exact set. Just do something inspired by it. That's the inspo pic up. The reason I'm doing that is this is not my first time recording this video. So I made a set that is closer to the exact inspo picture, but I accidentally deleted that footage and was unable to recover it. And I knew I wanted to have the video, so obviously I needed to make the set over again. I didn't want to have duplicates, so I decided to just make the same set but in a different way. So at the end, you're going to see both the original one that I made and the one that I'm making in this video. But yeah, this is going to be a lot of me talking, and I hope you enjoy it. So my entire nail journey started like 3 years ago in 2021. I've always enjoyed getting my nails done or just having my nails done. And while I was in college, the place I used to get my nails done, I never really liked my nails. I would never get any designs because it was so expensive already, just like a plain color set. They used to charge me so much extra because they were long, but in my opinion, they weren't even long. So I was just very unhappy. It's like my nails were done, but were they really done? And so I was just scrolling through my phone one day and I stumbled upon Gel X. And without even thinking about it, I went on Amazon and purchased a kit, and then purchased some of the Beetles gel polishes, which is where, my love for Beetles started. I would get their 5 ml 20-piece sets because it was, for me, it's just like a tiny bottle of color, and because it's smaller, I felt like I was more likely to finish them. But yeah, so I started doing my nails in 2021, and from what other people told me, they looked really, really good. Obviously, I would always see like room for improvement or little imperfections, but a lot of my friends were like, "Oh, so are you going to start doing nails?" And I'm like, maybe, but also not at all, because I wanted to just focus on my studies. And also, like, being a nail tech is very, very time consuming and demanding, and it just wasn't something that I thought was in the cards for me. And also, in addition to being a student, I also had a job, so I just didn't see how it would fit. But in doing my nails and just getting better with the process, I actually fell in love with doing nails. And I tried to start doing nails on the side, but I wasn't putting myself out there as a nail tech. I wasn't putting myself out there, period. I more so positioned myself in such a way that, like, if I had friends that wanted to get their nails done, I could do their nails. And obviously, like, they'll pay me, wouldn't be for free. But I wasn't saying I was a nail tech. So if people ask me, do you do nails? I'll be like, oh, I do my nails and I do my friends' nails. And so that was what it was. And so the one friend in question, who in 2023, it was her birthday. This was one of my best friends at the time. We don't really talk anymore. There's no issues there. Not every relationship is supposed to be a forever one. But I had never actually done her nails, and she was one of those people that, like, if she asked me, I would drop everything for her, like, to do her nails. Like, I would in a heartbeat, because she does makeup and she does hair, and she's done my hair a couple of times, so it's like I would always want to return the favor. So I'll pause the story really quickly. For this nail set, this base color I really love. I'm going to go over it with some reflective glitter polish that I just think is to die for. Okay, back to the story. It was her birthday. She really wanted me to do her nails, and I really wanted to do her nails, but she lived kind of far from me, and she also worked, and she was just a very busy person. So we couldn't figure out a time that we would actually be in the same vicinity, let alone have enough time for me to do her nails. So she sent me the set she wanted, and I was like, I could definitely make you press-ons. Even though I say this was a set that, like, got me into my business, first of all, sorry, look at that shine. Look at that glitter. Okay. Even though I say this was a set that got me into doing press-ons, it was absolutely hell to make, because I only had like one set of nail stands. So, like, when I say one set, the magnetic stands, I had like a set of 5. So I had to completely do one hand, finish, and then do the other hand. And I had never made press-ons before, so I didn't even have like the tack to put on the stands. So I used tape, and it's tape. It was flimsy, so I had to move extra slow and extra delicate, and it took me hours to do. And I also didn't have the little gummy bear charms, so I just did rhinestones on the nail, if I remember correctly. But I did have like black and pink, so that kind of stayed, and I did the little hearts on the tip of the nail. But yeah, so after I made her nails, her birthday was actually early January, so this would have happened in January, and I decided I wanted to do nails. Like, I wanted to make press-ons, not do nails. And I gave her the press-ons. She loved them so much, and I told her, girl, I'm going to start a press-on business. And she was like, it's about damn time. And I'm like, oh, okay. Like, I didn't think y'all were on my case like that. And slowly, like, every single time I would tell a friend, like, oh, I'm starting this business, I'm selling press-ons, they were like, finally, you're doing something with this nail stuff. And I'm like, oh, like, I didn't know y'all were waiting for me like this. But yeah, that was my founder story. Like, that is how I came about. So my actual execution is what I wish I would have done differently. I'm the type of person that, okay, side note, these are the charms from my haul video. I decided, instead of putting the bear on the nail, I wanted to do a nail piercing with the bear. That flower on the side was because I realized because the nail tips were short, the bear was just too much for the nail. Like, they're practically the same size. So I do put the bear on there just so y'all can see what it looks like. But then for the actual set itself, it's the flower charm. But as I said, inspired, not a direct replica. But yeah, as I was saying, I'm the type of person that obsesses over details. Like, I'd rather plan to do something than actually do it. And I didn't want this business for me to be another, like, unfulfilled plan or another thing that just didn't come to fruition. So I just did it. Like, I just went straight in, and I wish I had taken a couple steps back just to plan things better. Like, first of all, I wish I had tried to build some type of rapport on social media first before I launched my business. But the way I did it, I launched my website and I just sat there twiddling my thumbs like, oh, the website's up, no one's ordering. But it's like, of course no one is ordering. No one knows that I exist. No one knows to order. And so I started my Instagram and I would just post pictures or like post reels. But it's kind of like my posts weren't anything, I don't want to say they weren't anything spectacular, because at the end of the day I was posting my work and I think my work is spectacular, but I wasn't using like the right hashtags, and I'm still very much struggling with social media growth because I've never been one to like that content creator life. Like I never saw myself in a position to be a content creator, so there's a little bit of struggle. Running the business, perfection. Marketing in terms of content creation or just marketing in general is something I struggle with. So I'm really hoping this YouTube channel will help with that. And I'm trying to be as honest as possible so that if anyone watching this video wants to start their press-on business, this is my truth. Like, this is what I went through. Think of how you want to market yourself first. Think of stuff like your branding, content creation, what type of content you want to create. Because I feel like I've gotten to a point where, yes, now I'm making content, but I don't know how to get my content where I need it to go. Like I'm struggling on TikTok and on Instagram. And so I'm hoping, because I know for a fact there's more people out there trying to start a press-on business or trying to build their press-on business. So I'm hoping that by them watching me on YouTube, I could build something off of that, get more customers, stuff like that. And I'm also trying to make a lot of in-person connections. So I try to work my business into conversations. Now, there's a way to do that that is not annoying. And for me, and a very organic starter is the fact that I still continue to do my own nails. So people see my nails and they're like, oh my god, your nails are so pretty. And I say, oh my gosh, thank you, I do them myself. And that's already like shifting the conversation to nails. And then it's the whole, oh, like that must be so hard, like you're really talented. I'm like, oh, thank you. I have a business that I started, like I make press-ons, and I have gotten some sales from doing that. So it's really, really great. I'm the type of person, I feel like I can make great in-person connections. But the thing is, with this business, I haven't had a lot of chance to do in-person things. And I've never prioritized making online connections, so I don't know how to do that. Because one thing a lot of small business owners or entrepreneurs will tell you from their own experience, you cannot rely on your friends and family. Like, yes, if you have a product, they might support you or they might buy, but it's very, very rare. Like, it's branch out, seek others. Don't just say, oh, well, I have a ton of sisters, they would like to get their nails done. It's like, no, because the same way I was so quick to just start doing my own nails, my sister also does that. Like, she is also quick to do her own nails. Why would she buy press-ons from me when she technically has all the materials to make the press-ons? Because we live together. Okay, this is the original set that I made in the video that I accidentally deleted, so you see how similar it is to the inspo pic, other than the bear, because I only had see-through ones. I didn't have solid ones. I'm just dusting it because this video was made this set was made a while ago, so it did accumulate some dust. But I'm going to put it with the set that I made today, and you're also going to see me put them on some sticks to catalog. Right now what I'm doing is taking pictures because I realized I forgot to do that with this set, but I just zoom in And then I went back later and like screenshotted the video. Life hack for you. You're welcome. Don't say I never teach you things. But yeah, I think it's so cute. It's so playful. I will say, if you're going to keep the nail with the bear black, don't use clear bears or don't use clear charms unless that's the vibe you want to go for. You just notice how you can't really see what's on there. I'm pretty sure I got that pack of bears from Shein, but it was one of the first things I bought for my business. So if you want me to find it, I'm so sorry, girl, that's not gonna happen. But I'm just dismounting the nails and I'm going to put them on some display sticks so that they could go into my display case or my nail catalog. I have a video coming of like me putting the catalog together, and all the stuff I used to put the catalog together was in my anniversary haul, and they are not linked because it was just, Shein is a complicated website. They're not linked, but if you guys want me to, like, I will find them, or just over time when I have like more time and space to work on it, I will slowly put them in the share doc. That's why I wanted to do a share doc, so that there's like real-time edits to it and it's just a lot more accessible. So like if anything happens and this video gets taken down, like people would still have access to that. Not saying that anything would happen and the video would get taken down. I'm knocking on wood very quickly. But yeah, I can't remember what I was talking about before, but just more about starting my business. I wish I did more research and I wish I did more groundwork. Customer discovery is very important. Figure out your target audience and how best to reach them. I had some ideas of who I wanted my target audience to be, but I didn't really know how to reach them via social media. So as I said, that's something I'm struggling with. But I will continue to grow, and I would really, really love if you guys stayed to watch me grow. But if you want to start a business of any kind, I will say this now, I believe in you. Find a community of people that will also believe in you. Because yes, my friends are supportive, but at the end of the day, nobody wants to hear me talk about my small business every single time we hang out. And that's perfectly valid, that's perfectly fine. And they could only give me so much advice when they're not experiencing this whole thing. So now what I want to try to do on TikTok is to follow more Presson creators or Presson business owners. That way I could develop some type of community and we could help each other out. And you know, it also just helps the algorithm if you interact with the type of people you're trying to attract. So if you're interacting, if you do crochet, for example, if you're interacting with other crochet artists, more people who like crochet will find you. At this point, I just turn off the light so that you guys could see what the nails look like without the light. I film with two different lights, a ring light and the flash from the phone I used to record. And now's the fun part. Okay, so now it's going to be more tutorially, even though I will probably have a more in-depth one at some point, but I'm going to show y'all how to pierce your nails. So you need the thinnest drill bit you have or you can find, and I'm just looking for the best way to hold the drill so that you guys can actually see, even though I don't think you can see. But I just touched it very lightly to at least just get a dot, and I hold it up and just as steady a hand as possible, go straight through. I had the speed on very low just because I didn't want to make any mistakes or make any accidents but if your speed is up higher, obviously the process will go by faster. But once the hole is made, all you need to do is just widen it up a little, and you could do that by just running the drill bit straight through, just like as steady as you can, just straight through. I will do a more in-depth tutorial, but yeah. And now you just go back through the hole, both from the front of the nail and the back of the nail, just to clean it up. And this is the underside of the nail. I'm just filing off just so it's smooth, so it's not like bumpy, like something just jammed its way through. And I dust it off with my little brush. And now for this struggle, when it comes to working with charms, I usually have 2 pliers. I could only find one, and I was not in the mood to go search for the second one, but I still made it work. I think I used tweezers, or I just used brute force. Hopefully you can see. But yeah, I'm showing you the size comparison from like the charm to the nail. If I had done long tips, honestly, anything that wasn't that, those are like my mediums. If I had done like long or extra long, or no, sorry, those are shorts. Those are a version of my shorts. For squares, I have 2 types of shorts. I have extra shorts for people with shorter nail beds, and I just have like shorts for people with longer nail beds to still want shorter nails. But yes, I was saying, if I was using like a longer medium, or a long, or an extra long, or an extra long, I would definitely have kept the bear. But I still wanted to show y'all the vision. Yeah, that is her, that is she. And I honestly should do charms more. I would personally only ever put charms on my nails if I were making press-ons for myself. I don't make press-ons for myself often because doing my nails is my form of self-care, and I don't want to take that away yet. Also, I've spent a whole lot of money on gel-X supplies not to use them, but I can't have them permanently on because I have a typing job, and I would never remember to like take them off and put them back. Like, I would lose them. But this is what the set looks like. I love the reflexive glitter. Those reflexive glitters are one of the only things in my entire collection that are not beetles. They are the Born Pretty reflective glitters. I got them off of Amazon a while ago, and I actually bought them because of this press-on nail creator that I got a lot of. I don't know how to phrase it, but before I started, I used to watch all of her videos. Her name is I'm pretty sure Nails by Val, or Nails Slayed by Val. But she said these glitters are great, and I just went and bought them, and she wasn't wrong. But yeah, just turn off one light this time so you could still see like it reflecting, but not too much. I turn it back on. Gorge. Those are going up on my website. This set, yes, but also just the reflective glitters in case anyone just wants a reflective glitter set or reflective glitter accent nails. But thank you so much for watching the video. Look at the sisters. I hope you enjoyed it. See you in the next video, cuties.